I really need some water. My
I
mouth
can
is
hear
making
your dry
horrible
mouth.
sounds.
I'll
Do
take
you
over,
want some? I can get it.
I'll take over from there though for a while. James, can you just scroll up a little bit?
I can get that for you. Just in the right in the fridge. Yeah. Thank you. 1, 2. We are live.
Cool. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the podcast.
Yeah.
My name's Bo. I got Jeff here in front of me. We got James
Huzzah.
on the ones and twos,
What's up?
minding all of our P's and Q's.
Yep.
Yeah.
And today we are taking a look at Lilac Diesel from
Yeah.
Organnicraft.
Organnicraft with 2 N's.
Yeah.
For the people looking it up. Organnicraft through Shelter.
Yeah, it's a shelter company as
Yeah.
well.
Second week in a row and third strain now that we've hit up from a shelter company. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This one, the cobbler and the meat breath.
That's right.
Yeah.
Those were the 2 in the past. Yeah. Last week's the cherry cobbler, which was great. And the meat breath, also a killer.
My fave.
Yeah. I wonder if we're ever going to see anything from Shelter not rate in the 9s.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know. I mean,
maybe this is the one. I sincerely doubt it, though.
I sincerely doubt it too. I mean, fucking 5%.
5%
terpenes.
total terpene.
Yeah.
Insanity.
Yeah.
Yeah. CBG 3%. Yeah, and then interesting mix of terpenes in this one too, with a terpenoline. Some other cool ones.
Yeah.
Awesomine. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's a lot going on inside this weed. It seems pretty complex.
Yeah, I'm very, very, very excited to check it out. Usually we get these in 2 packages.
Yeah.
2 3.5s, but this one came in a bag of 7. And so that's what we did. And man, is it ever beautiful looking bud.
It looks insane, dude.
Grinds up so nicely, such a great consistency. No real stem pack or hard bits or anything, just a tiny little bit of scrap.
Yeah, it looks nice and dense, just nice and fluffy on the outside a little bit.
Yeah, it's
The smell just fills the entire room as soon as you open that bag. It was crazy.
yeah, it was. I think the smell was so aggressive; it was holding the bag closed against you.
Yeah.
Like it didn't even want to let you in there.
Yeah, I had to wrestle that bag pretty bad.
Yeah.
You guys can see for yourself in just a second here
When we run that tape.
Oh, Lilac Diesel, you better watch out now. 'Cause security might be a bunch of weasels when you sleep in your car.
Do the pitch.
Lilac Diesel, just go out and use it for camping fun.
We might have to.
Lilac Diesel,
There it is.
that's the one. When you open it, smell it. Lilac Diesel, you'll be great. Lilac Diesel. Holy smokes, that's huge. Lilac Diesel.
Did it look like we cheers naturally, James? Did it look,
Yeah,
or did it look like we were holding our things together the entire time we were gone?
yeah, holding them together like I was holding the camera when you were trying to open that that bag.
Bags are tricky, man.
man.
I don't deal with bags usually. I'm dealing with containers these days.
Yeah, but how beautiful is
It's
that?
gorgeous.
And coming in at 7.18, I believe, which was a nice weight.
Yeah,
Pretty nice
something like
weight. For it to be in a bag and be this nice. There were no tiny little bits.
Yeah.
None of the buds were crushed up.
Might
It's
be a couple
just
little hairs in the bottom of the bag, but nothing big. Nothing, yeah.
flawless execution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flawless.
Unlike me saying flawless execution.
Flawless fatality.
All right. Let's
Mortal Kombat.
get into these guys here.
All right, let's do it. It smells so good. The dry inhale, like the smokeless inhale,
Amazing. So much citrus.
tastes like I'm sucking on a peach, dude.
Suck that peach.
Oh, suck that peach. So nice. I'll spark it up now and see how this tastes.
Cut to the clip of Nicolas Cage saying that he could eat a peach for hours.
Whoa!
What's that from?
I'm not exactly sure.
I
but,
could eat a peach for hours.
Nick Cage is awesome. I just watched Raising Arizona the other week.
So good.
Classic Coen Brothers movie, dude. Yeah.
Man, and his new movies are so out there.
Like
Oh, yeah.
jujitsu.
I haven't watched that yet, but it's on my short list.
It's pretty fun.
That's-
It's pretty fun. Yeah.
There's a movie of his where he's like a dangerous game expert on like a boat or something.
Yeah.
and then
it's
there's
called. I watched it. It's awesome.
yeah, I watched a bit of it too. And there's the feds are taking a prisoner or something, and then the prisoner gets away, and
Yeah,
it's
exactly,
all
yeah.
just a big clusterfuck of shit. But
This
it's
is like his white leopard or whatever, right?
that's right,
Yeah.
that's right, yeah.
What was it called? I can't remember now. Ed's like stupid. It was a stupid one word name. It was like Fury or something stupid like
Primal.
that. Primal. Yeah.
Primal. Yeah, everybody should check that out.
Yeah. Nick
If
Cage
you've
is
got
awesome, dude.
Nick Cage is awesome. He's so good at not taking himself seriously. I
Yeah.
fucking love it.
But then also great being a serious actor when it's called for. Like
Mm-hmm.
leaving Las Vegas. Like
Oh yes.
well, I think that was back when he might have like, for a couple of years there, he might have taken himself seriously. And did some roles, and then right around Con Air, I think things shifted, and he started like, Con Air was a bit of a spoof,
I haven't
right?
seen that in a long time, dude. Yeah.
It's one of my favorites. So good.
I hear that a lot from people.
his
They're like, Con Air's a classic.
His
Yeah.
accent in that movie, oh, so good.
Maybe I'll watch it later.
Yeah, it's fantastic. So this stuff here, the Lilac Diesel, we've touched on super hybrids before.
Yes.
But this is
Super hybrid.
crazy super hybrid and a very, very new strain.
It's not even just a hybrid. This is like the whole Justice League is happening inside
Yes.
this one joint, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
usually we smoke with Batman or a Superman, and tonight we're smoking like the whole Justice League.
That's right.
The whole Marvel universe.
Yeah,
is
we're
packed
smoking
inside.
Crisis on Second Earth or whatever that.
Whatever it was.
Yes.
Yeah.
Crisis on Infinite Earth.
I wouldn't know
what
that,
it is.
yeah.
Yeah. Flashpoint Paradox.
It tastes like my mouth tastes like I was just eating like an apple strudel or something though. Like I was just eating
Ooh,
like
strudel.
I was just eating desserts, like a fruity dessert. It's so fruity. It's so packed full of flavor. I can't even believe what I'm smoking right now.
yeah.
It doesn't even taste like smoke.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. The ash consistency is really good. I'm gonna get this. Gonna promote this cherry a bit and then see how she sounds.
Oh yeah. This is
Sorry,
really
getting
on
my
in.
voice. It's almost like it's making me go a little faster than I should be.
These pretzels are making me thirsty.
Yeah. Here we
Of
go.
course.
Here we go. What she telling you?
Really consistent, good steam, and also a longer sound than the past ones.
Yeah.
Like usually it's just but this one went on for about twice as long.
This was like a
You got it, man. I'm getting pretty good at explaining
This
things.
must be the most entertaining thing for people to watch, is us making wind sound effects into the microphones. Yeah.
Yeah, this sounds better than my impersonation of it. That's definitely for sure. But yeah, let's keep with the strain explain here.
Oh, my mustache is jumping into my mouth. Sorry, guys.
Oh, so we got the Lilac Diesel up here on Leafly. It's pretty nice that they've got this, so we'll leave a review definitely later on.
Dominant terpene, terpenoline.
Yep. Happy, uplifted, and relaxed, and calming to energizing,
way,
way up
on
there.
the energizing scale.
Yeah. And pretty new, only 79 reviews.
Do want to note too, it's 22% THC here on the website, and are we looking at 17.8?
Right. We're at 17.8, but with almost 5% terpenes, which is definitely going to bump it up.
Yeah. Okay. True enough.
CBG 3%, which is very, very high.
Very high. I don't think I've ever seen it that high before. Usually it's like 1%.
Yeah. Yeah. So
And
with this
CBG
here-
was the precursor to CBD, also an appetite suppressant, I believe, too, right? Or that's something else I'm thinking of now.
that was the humulene that we were just talking about with the appetite suppressant.
Okay, okay.
THCV
that was
is
it.
the other appetite
Okay, yeah.
suppressor. Yeah. Yeah. So, James, you want to give us a read through this paragraph here?
Bred by Ethos Genetics, Lilac Diesel crosses numerous genetics to bring an entirely new strain to the market. A silver lemon haze times forbidden fruit is crossed with NYC cherry pie and citral glue to bring out this flavorful chemi strain. Big buds have a complex terpene profile, including notes of citrus, sweet berries, earthy pine, and chem. Lilac Diesel is a great afternoon strain for a lackadaisical adventure.
Perfect. That's exactly what we're here to do.
Have
Have
it.
a lackadaisical adventure.
Isn't it lackadaisical?
No.
It says lackadaisical.
Lackadaisical.
So, yeah.
Lackadaisical is like espresso. It's not actually like that.
Really?
People just throwing in X's where they want to.
Well, I was thinking with an S. Like, yeah, but I guess it also wouldn't work.
That
I'm
means
not-
you poop really fast.
I'll look into it later. Yeah. Lackadaisical, yeah.
Yeah.
Lackadaisical.
It's when you're taking an adventure and you're just incontinent the whole time.
Whoopsies.
So we've
Cool.
got the effects here. 55 people reported 281 effects. Happy, uplifted, relaxed, euphoric, and focused.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Bring on that focus.
Bring on that focus, baby. I don't remember everything.
Oh, a little bit dizzy. 10% dizzy. We'll see if that,
Let's see if that comes into
kicks
play.
in. Only
Usually we don't experience a lot of the symptoms. Last week there was a lot of dry mouth going on. Mm-hmm. When I got home, I was so pasty and gross still.
I'll get the dry eyes for sure.
Yeah.
I was okay. So after the last episode, I went to bed maybe 3 hours after the podcast was done. I woke up 5 hours later, and my mouth was such a grave site that I had to go drink water and
Yeah.
then brush my teeth
It was
again in the middle of the night and then go back to bed.
Yeah. It was horrible. Yeah.
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 It was like-
Dizzy isn't. I don't see that a whole lot though. That's crazy. We'll see, man. I don't feel dizzy yet. I'm almost done this first joint too. Actually, it's kinda
Whoa.
wild.
It is burning. It is burning quick. I'm smoking it good. I mean, I rolled yours. I rolled two of them pretty fat and tight, and then two a little bit smaller. For some reason, I feel like I've got more than you, but I
Weighed them out. Yeah.
I weighed them out. Yeah. So we'll see what's going on with that.
Yeah.
But yeah. You had
It's gonna be what it's gonna be, dude.
Yeah, you had two kings and two regular papers.
Yeah.
And I've rolled one king and one regular paper. The regular paper is super small, and my king was bigger than any of yours, so
Yeah.
it should even out.
I ain't too worried about it.
So with these guys here, we've got the so Silver Lemon Haze by Forbidden Fruit is the first parent.
Yeah.
So Silver Lemon Haze I couldn't find actually on Leafly. So we're going to go to this other page that we've touched on once, I believe, called All Bud.
Yeah. I can't remember them.
Yeah.
Who's taking this one?
You,
I'll take it. I got it. Silver Lemon Haze. So we're looking at a sativa dominant hybrid, 80% very sativa leaning, 80% sativa, 20% indica. THC about 16 to 22%. Interesting.
Yeah. Creative, happy, motivation, and uplifting, and the effects there.
Oh, yep. Okay. Does
And,
anything about terpenes there? I don't see anything.
Candy, lemon, sweet, and tangy.
Aromas earthy, lemon sweet, beautiful. May relieve pain, depression, fatigue,
Nausea,
nausea, stress, all the
yeah.
usual stuff. Okay, cool. Let's get into it. Let me take a big hoot before I read this.
Ooh.
Big hoot, and then read it.
The hoot and read.
Oh, the old
Silver
Hootenry.
Lemon Haze, also known as Super Lemon Haze. Did I say Super Lemon Haze twice? I may have. It's a sativa dominant hybrid created through a cross of classic lemon skunk and super silver haze strains. Just like its parents, Silver Lemon Haze packs a potent punch of uplifted, energetic effects that are ideal for daytime use when you need a little boost to get your day going on the right track. The high starts with an immediate euphoric onset and can be overpowering to some users, especially considering its high THC level of 16 to 22%. As the high builds, you'll become increasingly motivated and focused with creative inspiration and utter happiness. Because of these heavy effects, Silver Lemon Haze is said to be perfect for treating conditions such as chronic stress, depression, chronic fatigue, and chronic pain. The Silver Lemon Haze flavor is much like a delicious combination of its parents, with a tangy lemon taste that's almost like candy, and a skunky aftertaste. The aroma is very skunky in nature, with a powerfully pungent stench that's accented by sharp lemon. Silver Lemon Haze buds have round and piecey light minty green nugs with clear hairs and a frosty coating of tiny crystal clear trichomes.
Ooh.
Nicely done. Those that's an interesting font. It's almost got like a weird shadow thing in behind it. That's
Yeah, try to read the clear. It looks like deer.
yes.
All together. Yeah.
Yeah, before we get too far off of the parent, because we were talking about it, I just wanted to give this to you, James, and have you give this a whiff and give people your opinions on it.
Check it.
Because it is really something.
Yeah.
Like, give it a little stir with your fingers, stir it up a little bit. And,
Jeez.
Play with it. Get to know it, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Have fun. Just get right in there, bud.
I'm gonna
use a pinky first, man, eh?
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Oh.
Just testing the waters. Just testing the waters. Is this
Doctor
okay?
I
Evil,
just dived
1
right in.
million.
Is this okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, you barely even noticed.
Whoa, that's good. Smells like it good.
Yeah. We have something really special in front of us right now.
I agree.
Yeah. I'm high as shit already.
Yeah, no, it hit me extremely quickly too. Very, very nice. Yeah, this all bud site is interesting as well. They're, it's almost like a more of a forum-y appearance, but I like it.
Yeah, definitely. I know what you mean. Yeah. But very informative. Mm-hmm. Made for a good read.
So the next one is the Forbidden Fruit. Back to the old Leafly here, and this is an indica, dominant terpene myrcene, relaxed, happy, and euphoric. So this indica crossed with the crazy sativa of Silver Lemon Haze is giving the first half of this. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching the podcast. Speaking of the podcast, today's episode was brought to you by High on Life Superfoods. This is a fantastic company. Can't say enough about them. HighOnLifeSuperfoods.com is their webpage, and you should definitely go check them out. They are the leading provider of the most biologically available hemp-based essential nutrient-rich supplements on the market. They've been working with musicians, industry leaders, whether you're into hard rock, metal, indie, all that kind of stuff. They've got artists on their webpage who are using their products. So go check them out, highonlifesuperfoods.com. Got the Lit protein mix. It's a hemp-based vegan protein. We've got their fantastic shaker bottle. Those come with all the orders too. It's a nice little addition. We've got the Deadly Disinfectant, which you can use to clean out your insides, dilute it with water, use it as a gargle or a nasal wash if you want, or you can dilute it down how much you want and use it to clean surfaces. It's a pretty cool, all natural, really neat product. And as well, the super greens here, a lot of people don't get time to get their normal amount of vegetables. So these super greens are a fantastic way. Mix it in a shake, mix it in a morning drink, anything like that, or right before you go to bed. However you want to do it, it's all good. Just get it in you, man. High on Life Superfoods. They're fantastic. Go to their site, highonlifesuperfoods.com, put together an order, and then at checkout, make sure you use the code EEVP10 and you'll get 10% off the entire site. Everything in your order, 10% off. They ship real fast too. So take advantage of this offer. Again, that's promo code EEVP10 at checkout, 10% off everything. That being said, back to the show.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, which is so cool.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Super cool.
I think that's why we're looking at such a complicated like terpene
Yes.
range, and such a crazy level of terpenes too with the 5%. It's also why we're seeing the CBG and stuff in here too at like weird levels, is because like it's such a super strain, man. Like it's taking like not just a little bit of like this and that, but like we're already seeing the first two polar opposites and building them together to make something truly unique. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Very, very cool. The ethos seeds. We should definitely write down that on your book there, because that's something I'd like to maybe do a search on
You know what?
later.
I'll
and check
write
them
things
out.
in my notepad when you give me my gun.
All right. We'll see how it goes.
Still in graduation time, eh? Yeah.
That bud is crazy looking. It's pretty wild, actually. If I saw that bud, and the color is definitely indica darkness, but just the shape of it, I would swear that it was a sativa.
Yeah, I agree.
And these buds, from the shape of them, the colors are super sativa, but the shape is
very indica.
very indica.
Yeah. Isn't that so interesting, man? Yeah.
It's really neat.
I love what people like this are doing with weed, man. It's so fun to see stuff like this.
Yes, I agree. Nice work out there, Ethos Genetics. I think that was the company, Ethos Genetics.
These are genetics?
So Forbidden Fruit, which I've never heard of before, is the mouth-watering cross of cherry pie and tangy. This sumptuous genetic cross expresses a beautiful dense bud structure with deep purple hues, dark green foliage, and wiry orange hairs. The terpene profile is perfect mixture of cherry pie's musky, sweet cherry undertones and tangy's loud tropical flavors. There are also notes of pine, mango, and passion fruit candy. The indica effect hits hard between the eyes and lays into the body with each hit. They said hit too many times in that, just my opinion. Forbidden Fruit's deep physical relaxation and mental stoniness make it perfect for dulling minor physical discomfort and discarding stress. All right, well, that's great for all of us.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we've all had hard weeks. Bo, you thrashed your back playing golf.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better today. A little
Yeah.
bit better. Still a little bit sore,
I was going to
but-
ask you about that.
Still a little sore, but I've got more mobility again today, so
Good.
I'm still calling off my tea time for this weekend, but
Oh, yeah.
but I'm rebooking it for next weekend. You better believe I'm getting back out there.
Yeah, right on. Better believe you're coming up in May.
You better believe I'm coming up in May, yeah.
Yeah, I've
just gotta feather it and
Yeah.
feather it the right way.
fuck yeah, brother. I've been doing a little bit more running, and so I did a run before the podcast, and my legs are pretty thrashed.
Dogs are barking.
Dogs are barking. Feet are okay, but calves and below my calves are super sore.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
James, you heard anywhere? Or are you a picture of health?
I just I'm starting a new movie and it's very challenging, so
Yeah?
I hurt everywhere.
and you're the DP action on that, right?
Not on this one. I'm focus pulling.
Oh, right. Next one, DP.
Focus pulling on the next one.
Oh, okay.
Other than that, DPing down the road. Yeah,
Ah, perfect. Right on.
DP. Nice.
it is very challenging, and it is hard to describe to people how challenging it is. But we're not here to hear my bitching at all.
Okay.
We should start,
So
we should start a side podcast where we just bitch about things we don't like. Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not bitching. I'm grateful for the opportunity.
I know you are, man. We know you are. All right, so
with Forbidden Fruit, I mean, I've never heard of it, but
Me neither.
571 people reported 3,197 effects.
Wow.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say those people were fucking baked.
yeah,
So we've
Yeah,
got
no kidding.
relaxed, happy, euphoric, sleepy, and uplifted. That's pretty good. I'll take that mix.
that's what I would think.
That's
yeah.
a good mix. Dry mouth checks out.
Dry mouth checks
low
out.
numbers though for the side effects.
Yeah, it helps with
1%
the-
dizzy, 1% paranoid.
Helps with the insomnia. I'm definitely feeling it in my throat a little bit.
I'm not, actually. I
I'm
feel
a
really-
little phlegmy, but I also noticed that my voice was a little bit more gravelly, even in the ad reads.
Yeah. Well, we're doing this weekly now. I think it's just taking a toll on our throats a little bit too.
I'm still amazed you guys pull this off. I'm fully amazed.
Yeah, we're
Fucking rock stars,
we're
man.
rock stars is what we do.
Right on.
Got that Mickey Mantle gene.
Yeah. I don't get that. I don't get it. I know Mickey Mantle. I knew who he was, but I don't get the reference.
Okay, okay. Yeah, it's a Brent Kirshner quote.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the forbidden fruit after that, and now this is really cool because I'm going the wrong direction here. Forbidden fruit is a mouthwatering cross of cherry pie, but one of the parental strains in the next chapter, like we're seeing grandparents here.
Yeah.
That one of the other grandparents is New York cherry pie.
Okay.
NYC, New York City
yeah,
cherry
so that's
pie.
another parent strain. Yeah.
That's a grandparent strain. It's got the Silver Lemon Haze by Forbidden Fruit. Those are two grandparents.
Yeah.
And New York Cherry Pie and Citral Glue are the other two grandparents.
Okay.
But with the forbidden
I see
fruit-
what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
With the Forbidden Fruit, one of its parent strains is cherry pie.
Yeah.
And now we're going to look at the cherry pie. So it's like doubled up on the cherry pie. Yeah.
Interesting.
It's, yeah.
We're,
Which
we're
is,
looking at cherry pie here, not the New York cherry pie, though, right?
I couldn't find anything saying a New York City cherry pie or anything
Yeah.
like that. I couldn't, nothing. So I don't know. Take that as what you will. Like,
Yeah.
if you guys know out there, if there's anybody from Ethos watching or a friend of a friend, you know, somebody who walks somebody's dog, then put in the comments what the difference is and maybe a link to a breakdown of the New York City cherry pie.
Educate us, please.
Yes.
Let's check it out, though.
I mean, I could find lots of stuff about legitimate cherry pie from New York City.
Yeah.
But that's pretty
That's
much
about
it was like burying anything else on the internet. I'd have to go pages deep. There's a lot of cherry pie in New York City.
Gotta use the legacy web.
There's a lot of cherry pie in New York City.
There is. So with cherry pie, they've got myrcene as the top.
We looked at this last week, didn't we?
Yeah, it was one of the parent strains last week. Grande Purple and F1 Derb.
Yep.
Yeah, so people can go back and look at the strain explained from last week. That's a good little homework for you. We've seen that. We've seen this creative all the way through relaxed.
Okay, yeah, I like what you said,
dry
though,
mouth.
too, about how this is like doubling up on the cherry pie because this is a parent strain and it's a parent strain of one of the grandparent strains.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's a on say the mother's side,
Yeah.
the grandfather on the mother's side is cherry pie, and then the great grandfather on like the father's side is also cherry pie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's like some inbreeding going on here.
Different cherry pies.
Okay.
Different cherry
Different
pies.
cherry pies?
Yeah,
Okay.
different cherry pies. It's like the Smiths. You know, there's lots of them out there.
Yeah.
You'd have a Smith marry a Smith, and
Fair
they're not
enough, yeah.
related.
Different cherry pies.
Oh, yeah.
That's gonna be the name of your porn movie.
different cherry pies.
Citral glue.
This one I've never heard of either, I don't think.
Me neither. And caryophyllene for the dominant terpene.
Nice.
Definitely my joint has gone out. I've
good
been
friend,
really like people will say, hey, that joint's not a microphone, but people should be saying, hey, that microphone's not a joint. So I'm talking a lot.
Totally.
Yeah,
Chat-
turn it over
chatty
to James
Cathy.
here. Run us through this guy.
All right, citral glue. All right, bred by Ethos Genetics.
Hey.
Citral glue is a sativa dominant cross of Ethos's own citral skunk with the ever popular original glue, the OG, everybody. Buds are coated in red hairs and give off beautiful diesel, citrus, and skunk aromas. This hybrid is uplifting and energetic, but its potency will keep the best of us stuck to the couch in cerebral and physical bliss.
Beautiful.
Interesting. And only 47 reviews, but as well, bred by Ethos Genetics.
Yeah. I noticed that.
So this is a extremely what do you call it? A proprietary blend.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yes.
big word.
Yeah.
What does that mean exactly?
It means that it's a blend made up by a particular company. It's like a private recipe.
yes.
Yeah.
Homegrown.
Proprietary mix.
Got you. I knew that. I just wanted to make sure you knew what word you're using.
That's what supplement companies say when they don't want to say that there's like, steroids in their shit.
Yeah.
Copy
It's
that.
a proprietary mix.
Yeah.
Yeah. NO2 blast. Get you ripped.
Yeah, this is definitely that though, man. This is awesome. So this is another sativa dominant one. So, but it seems pretty balanced.
Yeah, I was definitely saying some indica like effects at the end there.
Yeah.
Like leaving you like locked to the couch and stuff.
Yeah. But then also the uplifted and energetic at the beginning, so it's really kind of got that balanced feel.
Could we see that top screen there for a second, James? And see, okay, so it's what? Almost 2/3 on the energizing side, just over half.
Yeah.
It's like 5/8.
Something
5/8 5/8 energizing. Let's go 5/8.
Sure, we'll call it 5/8. I'm cool with that. Yeah. I mean, people are watching this, so they'll see it. They can make up their own minds.
Yep. I
You-
mean,
you can
pause
t-
the screen, get out a tape measure,
You can
figure
tell
it
us
out.
what you can all tell us
Nice.
what measurement you like. Just leave it in the comments.
That's right.
Also, if you're leaving things in the comments, take time, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't yet.
Definitely share it to a friend as well.
Yeah, watch it with your friends. Smoke a joint.
What's even better is send it to somebody who's never smoked weed.
Yeah.
Send it to your grandparents. Send it to somebody and just say, "Hey, there's this really great new, informative, up and coming podcast.
Yeah.
They deal with politics, health, the weather,
Send it to everyone though.
news, financials, things like that.
Freak parties.
Yeah. Hashtag freak party.
Yeah. Okay. So what were we looking at here?
So this was the citral glue.
5/8. So we looked at the first two grandparent strains.
Oh, sorry. I'm just going to cut you off for 1 second because this is exciting. For the first time ever, only 4 side effects.
Nice.
Not even 5.
Ooh.
That really says something about this strain
It's only
being
3,900
killer.
people reviewed it yet too, but yeah, that is awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of dry mouth, but yeah. Sorry. Back
No,
to
it's all
what you were
good. Yeah,
saying.
I was just gonna say that. So the first two grandparent strains were polar opposites of each other. So in theory, they would balance each other out very nicely, and lend their best qualities hopefully to each other when they mix, right? And then the third grandparent strain here now is in itself a very balanced strain too.
Well, this is the fourth.
Oh yeah.
So this
yeah.
one and the cherry pie, which is right in that same spot, maybe even closer to center.
So two that are kind of balanced, and then two that are polar opposites that would balance each other out, but bring very different things to the table.
Yeah, and it's interesting to think of the genetics because with people, it's like you could have two polar opposites make something that's very very similar to one of them, but kind of some attributes. Because at the end of the day, we're coming out with a very heavy sativa. Yet with two of the grandparents, we're sitting right about here, and then with the other two grandparents, we're sitting like here and here, right? So it's interesting that it ended up over here and not kind of right where those other two. But I guess the other two sitting here kind of bumped it up to there, if that makes.
Yeah. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, they kind of they all balance each other out like that.
Mm-hmm.
The other two were both sativa dominant, were they not?
They were, but just barely.
Yeah.
They'd be.
But then the way that this has like the myrcene, we were talking about the way the myrcene helps doesn't actually get you high, but helps amplify that high and get it to the brain, get it to the right places that it can do what it's supposed to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I was reading about ostamine before I started too, it apparently does the same thing. So I think with all the sativa stuff in here, and then the cool terpenes, I think that's why we're seeing the energy, like the sativa side, really just boosted then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's that terpene again?
Ostamine.
Awesome. Awesome.
Awesome.
Awesome.
OCIMENE.
That's.
But it should be awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
totally.
Yeah,
Totally.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's good. That's some good work. Good terpene detective work there.
Do I get my gun now?
Does he get his gun or his badge?
I
Yeah.
have to, I think
Next week.
I will know. I think we might get you some handcuffs.
Oh!
That might be the next step.
Nice.
You can't kill anybody yet, but you're allowed to detain.
Yeah. That's that's even better. Actually.
Are the handcuffs furry or not?
Well, yeah. I mean, they're from the department.
Yeah.
Like everything's free.
Yeah.
Furry.
All right.
Oh, furry.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
furry.
furry.
Yeah. No, we're not making those kind of busts on this show.
Copy that.
All right.
All right.
So
Well, that's awesome. Let's look at all 4 of the grandparent strains here. Or parent strains, whatever.
so we've got the silver lemon haze.
Yeah.
We've got the forbidden fruit.
Yep.
We've got the cherry pie
Yes, we do.
and the citral glue.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
And the citral glue. Yes.
Yeah. So we've gone through all those. I think we've done a pretty good breakdown of the parental and grand parental rundown.
Yep.
I'd really like to see the full terpene breakdown and maybe do a little look up into those terpenes.
I'm gonna let up a second joint here, and I want to see that too.
Okay. Okay. So being that this is a shelter covered company, Organnicraft with 2 N's, it's got a real great breakdown. And how cool is this? This is like the exact same breakdown that Leafly has, just with a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to give this one a... No, I'll give this one a read. You're
for it,
light
buddy.
up
Go
there.
for it.
Organicraft's second release comes in strong with its offering of Lilac Diesel bred by Ethos Genetics. A polyhybrid. That's a polyhybrid. I like it. It's poly.
Love
It's
it, yeah.
freak party. With a lineage of silver lemon haze by Forbidden Fruit and NYC cherry pie crossed with citral glue, this cultivar is a sweet bowl of tropical fruit that finishes with a rush of diesel, pine, and earthy notes. That's bang on. Yeah. With over 4% total terpenes, dominant monoterpene terpenoline leads the charge, followed by awesomine and beta-myrcene. Grown in the Okanagan, this BC bud is a true craft bouquet. Yeah.
Awesome, man.
So 4.59 of total weight. Wow. I had already checked on this, and we're in the right lot. This is exactly what we've
we're smoking
got
right now?
Yep. It's and I've picked on the 7 grams. So and the price is very, very competitive on this too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah. It's pretty killer. I mean, the bags have to be a little bit less expensive than, say, a glass package or going through the nitrogen packing
For sure,
and that
yeah.
kind of
Even
thing,
the
right?
plastic packs,
So
I'm sure a little more expensive than just bagging it up.
yeah, I would have to say. And then the transportation is going to be lighter, so you're going to be paying less on shipping. Like everywhere, it's cost saving, and it's nice to see that they're passing those savings along to the consumer.
Absolutely, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bag appeal.
There's over.
Oh fuck!
That'll never not be funny to me.
No.
Thank you, because I'm such a moron. I got an idea, though. I got an idea. Hear me out just for a second, guys.
Okay.
Because you, like, it's, you guys are talking about badges and guns and stuff. What if there's a segment called The Perps of the Terps? The perpetrators. The perps.
Terpetrators.
The terpetrators. There we
The
go.
terpetrators.
There we
yeah,
are, there we
yeah,
are.
There we go. That's
Slick.
That's punny. I like it.
Punny, yeah.
That's something we can work with. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
We'll
Bringing
like
it to the party.
Yeah.
I like the
Yeah.
contribution.
Totes.
I like it. Good work, James.
So
Thank you.
Maybe we'll get you a gun.
A wooden gun. It'll be a
swear
wooden
to
gun.
Christ, if you
one
get
of
the gun
those
before I get-
elastic band guns.
Yeah, totally.
If James gets a
I'm
gun
fine with
before I get a gun, I'm gonna be so mad.
Yeah. There's no way that's allowed.
But okay, back to the terpene profile.
All right.
So we're looking at 4.59% of total terpene weight,
Yeah.
which is astounding. It's crazy. We've never seen numbers like that.
No.
It's usually like we're looking at what 2 point something.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the weight of just the terpenylene.
Is 2.1.
Yeah. And then half a percent of ocimine and the beta myrcene.
About the same.
And then other terpenes, 1.46. So yeah, this really is a real nice fruit punch.
Yeah, and
you
that's
know?
okay. I was gonna say something too, and you read the description there, is saying it's a bowl of what is it? A bowl of fruit.
Yeah.
It's a sweet bowl of tropical fruit. Sometimes when you smoke weed and like they say like it tastes fruity or something, you're kind of like searching in the smoke to find like that little bit of like a fruity flavor. This is not that. This is like straight up. It tastes like I'm just smoking like fruit right now. It's so sweet. It's so nice. It's so tolerable. It's such a beautiful smoke, and that's all because of those terpenes.
Definitely. It's just great. It's just great. Okay, I'm gonna try the stuck paper challenge here.
I was reading your mind.
I don't know, and I'm wondering now if the zigzags might have I don't know, less of a coating on them,
A better stick factor.
a better stick factor. They've got more texture, therefore more surface area for the nugs to grab onto. So here we go. We're just gonna try it there. Yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
And so it sticks to itself really nicely. Is got the weed turd, aspect going on, but it's just not sticking to the paper.
roll it in a zigzag later, maybe. Do you have a zigzag?
Yep. I'll roll it in the zigzag right fuck now.
Let's do it.
Ooh.
I want another crack at this.
Out of here. Because these papers,
Yeah.
unreal. I've never found anything else that burns as nice as those papers. Like as consistently.
blues?
Yeah. Well, no, they're a light blue. They're not the
They look a little
the
bit different.
regular blues. They're light blue. They're hard to find. They've got an all natural glue, and the paper themselves is all hemp and flax. And it's like a less refined kind of dealy.
Okay. That's what you've always rolled with, I guess, eh? For a long time.
I've used I've used those papers for a number of years,
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen those.
close to a decade.
I usually just get like zigzag whites, and they suck.
All right, let's see here.
Oh, here we go.
Same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, same thing.
Oh, wow. But it stays together, though, eh?
yeah, it stays together. It just doesn't stick to the paper.
Womp womp.
That's okay.
Unfortunate.
But those are the breaks. That's the way it goes sometimes.
Them's the breaks, kids. It's not. Don't take that as a bad sign. It's not. Doesn't mean a damn thing, really.
Now so much weed has fallen out of that joint from doing the stuck paper challenge and failing it. It went from a king paper all the way down to this.
Yeah. Just a little penny.
That's funny. I'm gonna have two
Penny-
little joints here, and then I'm not doing myself any favors for timeline.
Well, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette after this, and I'll let you catch up.
All right.
Pennies for the winnies.
Also, with the high terpenes, though, I think that's also the reason that it packs such a punch for 17% THC.
And the 17% THC, correct me if I'm wrong, internet, but I feel like the THC is going to have the stickiness and the terpenes is going to have more of the effect and the flavor, yada, yada, yada.
That's really interesting.
Because the last one that we did was an extremely high THC, and it did the stuck
The
paper
stick and
challenge.
everything, yeah.
Well, no, that was two of them ago.
The driver?
The driver was like
rainbow driver?
was like what 27% or something.
27.3% on the rainbow driver.
Woo!
Yeah,
Yeah, and it was like, yeah, shaking that shit out.
that's when we made you shake it. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Well, we should take note of that too going forward.
That's
But no, we're getting so into terpenes though on this podcast the last handful of weeks here, and I think that's really like that seems to be the root is like real concentration on the terpenes and like how they're going to affect the plant and affect the hive, rather than just always packing it full of THC, which is also not bad. Like that Rainbow Driver was nutty. It was awesome. It's a different kind of high, though, man. It's a very different kind of high.
It's got the entourage effect.
The roots to the fruits.
Yeah, it's got the roots to the fruits.
So, Organnicraft is a craft cultivation facility located just outside Vernon, BC.
Sorry.
They produce a mix of high-end California exotics and a few BC staples brought in from the legacy market.
Oh,
the
legacy
nice. So that's really interesting that I guess it would have been grandfathered in when they closed the gates. It was already in the castle.
Yeah.
So those
like, all right, well, you can stay, yeah.
those California kids just chilling out. I like it. Organnicraft is stacked with some of the most experienced legacy market individuals in the Okanagan Valley. That's I like the way they word that.
Yeah.
Thus allowing for premium cannabis and large yields in small batch rooms. From the high-end nutrient solutions formulated by a 20-year master grower to the years of experience the trim and packaging team have. Within the facility, every task is carried out very strategically and passionately, ultimately setting their product apart from others in the market.
I like these guys.
Me too.
They seem dope as hell.
Here's I like that they're just being like, yeah, we've done this forever.
Yeah.
I know it wasn't legal forever. What? Like that's very, very cool. The other thing is, like I've said in the past, that I'm all for companies who show me that they have the ability to figure things out, right?
Yeah.
Whether it's figuring out a web page or figuring out, how to keep pests out and how to get, strong terpenes and all those kind of things, right?
Yeah.
Because when we went through the phenotype versus genotype, they were talking about certain things like the terpene profile and colors of the weed and shit like that being like emphasized and jacked up through like post taking it down like services and stuff like that. Different ways of curing, different ways of trimming and stuff. You can actually enhance those things. Mm-hmm. So they've been able to figure it out. On top of that, that tells me that these guys were also able to figure out the legacy market without ending up with criminal records and therefore not being allowed to work in the legal market.
Yeah.
I don't actually know if having a criminal record keeps you from working in the weed industry right now. I'm just assuming the government probably would,
frown upon it.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I don't know.
That's interesting. Yeah. And I don't know. I just like the way they keep referring to the legacy market. Yeah, I'm with you, man. They just seem they seem really cool. I like these guys.
Yep.
Jacked and stacked.
Is there anything more about them? Do they have a website and stuff too we can go check out?
They do. They've got very, very little on their website other than just kind of a rundown of their team and a link to checking out this website.
Okay.
So that's pretty much everything on here. They've got the Lilac Diesel. They've got the Cherry Punch as well, which I saw before. That was their first.
Look at that. Look at their terpenes on everything else. So they're all high.
Yeah, this is 23% and 3.49 on the terpenes. Beta myrcene dominant.
That
more
sounds
Cherry
like
Punch.
We should be looking into.
I think those are the only ones that they've done because this is their second batch.
Yeah.
And Cherry Punch, I believe, was their first.
I want to see more awesomine.
Yeah, definitely. Awesomine.
Awesomine.
So their website is pretty cool. I like their logo too. Very simple. They've got a contact us and then just a little rundown. Hand trimmed, hand packaged,
hand crafted. Sorry, I was trying to read it with you. I didn't interrupt you.
That's okay. That's okay. Our team is comprised of the Okanagan Valley's most knowledgeable and experienced legacy cultivators and industry experts.
I love it, dude.
Perfect. And then they've got the
Got the people
CEO,
here, yeah.
the COO, operations manager, master grower, and quality assurance.
Ooh, they have a social media too. Mm-hmm. Let's check out their Instagram.
Yeah, I've already got it brought up here. So yeah, everybody should go give them a follow. Get this number, with some zeros in there.
Yeah, man.
That would be pretty killer.
10 million followers.
Yeah.
By the end of the day, that's what I want to see, everybody.
Ooh, apple gelato.
Oh. Look at that.
Oh,
Sexy.
wow.
That's
That
like
looks
a
so
strange
good.
cactus or something, man.
That's really, really neat.
That looks wild.
Yeah. I've been thinking about getting some cactuses for in here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Spruce up the
Yeah.
place with the cactus. The table
Yeah.
could use a cactus, maybe even.
That's what I'm thinking. Maybe a couple of them.
Yeah. Some succulents.
Yeah, something like that. Like I was thinking, right out on these edges would
Yeah.
be
Oh.
nice. Around the corners, get some cactus feng shui going on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely. We should get a little Zen garden.
Well, yeah, I could do that too.
A little bonsai tree.
I was thinking of a like a bush kind of tree shrub would look good, but probably not real. Probably a fake one. Right in that corner there would do really well.
Nice.
I think that would be
We
good.
should definitely get a tree behind me.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it, and I've been like, well, I love plant life and stuff, but I don't want bugs in the studio. So
Yeah. That's
and
fair,
if you start bringing like live plants, like succulents and stuff are okay, little pot plants like that, but like a tree, bringing that into the studio would be like,
Might be a little risky, yeah.
yeah, come in here one day and then there's all of a sudden just spider webs everywhere, arachnophobia style stuff. And, yeah.
You don't like spiders, eh?
No, I do not.
Yeah, me neither.
They do a great job of hunting other insects that you don't want in your house, though.
Fuck spiders, dude.
It's very true. So their Instagram, is very, very killer. Yeah, that's the Okanagan, man, or the West Coast.
Beauty.
Very nice.
Stand-up paddleboard.
Ooh,
a little video.
That's very nice.
Whoa.
That's nitro cookies.
Blowing in the wind.
In the
An
wind.
aromatic symphony has erupted from this new cultivar. Our team decided it was like cracking a fresh Clementine orange San Pellegrino can. Can't wait to see how the terpene profiles morph and terpene profile morphs and guides the smell. Man, yeah.
That's amazing.
That looks so wild.
Mm-hmm.
There's a video right next to that too, actually. It was like a huge
Doing
room.
that again.
Is it?
This is the
Is it-
Lilac Diesel.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
4.6 total terpenes. That's nuts.
Yeah, 2.1% terpenoline alone.
Wow.
Get ready for a game changer in smell and taste. You absolutely nailed it. Like,
Yeah.
shout out Organnicraft. You absolutely nailed this one. And Ethos Genetics, I guess, too.
Definitely.
Yeah, like,
definitely.
man, what a breed, man. What a strain. This is knock my socks off good.
Wow. So okay, they do a few different packaging solutions. They do like the pre-roll bags or the pre-roll packs.
We had to get
and
some
then
pre-rolls.
the pre-rolls of this stuff I imagine would be just fantastic. There's the cherry punch, yeah. That's killer. I wonder if they do they're 7 grams in a bag and they're 3.5 by the looks of things in a case.
Nice. Yeah, we gotta get some pre-rolls though.
Yeah, Shelter, man. Shouts out to Shelter, like
And their pre-rolls.
working with the best companies
yeah.
and just the standards.
Just everything, yeah.
You know, really, really good.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah, there's really nothing from Shelter that hasn't been like
No,
yeah.
and I even had a multi-pack of pre-rolls called, I think they were like Blend 005 or something like that, or
Okay.
Blend 003. And it was 3 different shelter micro cultivators,
Okay.
all mixed together
That's
into
awesome.
like cocktail joints. And it was
Oh, so the joints were mixed with different.
yeah, it was 3 different strains. And
Whoa.
each joint was a mix of meat breath, animal cookies, and I can't remember what the third one was. I think maybe a cherry punch or something like that.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
Where'd you pick that up?
From Bazam.
Zam? Nice. Grand opening tomorrow.
I know. Yeah, it's killer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's go hit it up. Let's go hit it up. Say hi to everybody.
Munch on that cherry punch.
Whoa. This is the Lilac
This
Diesel.
is the Lilac Diesel, yep. That looks exactly like what we're smoking right now. Whoa.
Now that's some bag appeal.
Oh, that's what that's called.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow. Yeah.
It's a good video.
Wow, yeah, that looks so awesome, dude.
Nice Insta.
Yeah.
So how long have they been around for, man? You said they're pretty new, right?
This is their second batch.
Wow.
Let's see when their first post is. Uh, 75. January 10th, 2020.
All right. So a year and a half?
Yeah, so they've been licensed, I guess, and going for a year and a half.
Yeah.
But probably just done like 4
Done-
grows or something
yeah.
like that.
Awesome. Cool, man. I'm excited to see more from them. I want to smoke that cherry punch.
Definitely.
That's what it was cherry punch they have, right? Yeah.
Crunch and munch, the cherry punch.
Crunch and munch, baby.
Right on.
Nice. Nice,
Well,
nice.
that's pretty much all of that.
Cool.
Yeah. Did you have any financial world stories there, James, to go through this week, or did we want to just carry on with the news?
Yeah, I got some stuff. Also, I have a situation where we lost a camera.
Oh. Which one?
Your close-up, Jeff.
You know what? I fucked up when I was setting
It's
it
not
up.
plugged in.
Yep.
So we'll just cut this out.
Okay.
I switched to the wide for you there, bud.
Plug it.
No
We'll take a
worries.
mi- we'll
I'll
take a-
queue up my financial shit. And
We'll
then
take a
blah,
minute to
blah, blah.
reset. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going good, though.
Hopefully, we don't need to reboot the system.
No, it should.
Okay, just pick it up. I'll let you know when it picks it up. That literally just happened. Like you guys got through that last part of the segment.
Awesome.
So yeah, it's all good. It was smooth. Great job so far, guys.
So we can just we can open this up with the financial song. And remember when you were doing the like doing and going financials. This is financials.
Financial.
Yeah, if, like,
Something like that?
Yeah, if you and James do the instruments,
Yeah.
and then we can, yeah.
'Kay,
that's,
cool.
That's when we did the best was on the Lemon Margie.
Okay.
That's the one coming out tonight.
Okay,
It
cool.
was really good.
We'll try to go recreate that then.
Do it. Go for it. I'm on the wide now, so we're back.
We have both cameras?
Yeah, we're good.
It is now time for financials. This is financials. Financials with James.
Bow! Cannabis tech platform weed maps. Now I learned about this very recently.
Wait, read that again. I was still making noises. Read that one more time. Sorry.
You want to do it?
No, you read
Let's
it.
start over.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to do the intro again?
No. I was still
Edibles?
I was still making noises while you read that first line, so I missed it.
Yeah. Cannabis tech platform weed maps joins NASDAQ. Do you guys know what the NASDAQ is? Do you guys know? For all the viewers out there, do they know?
The
Shall I
Nasdaq.
explain it?
They know. I don't.
The Nasdaq is the big board with all the financial tickers on it, right?
Yeah, everyone knows that.
It's an indice, so an index that collects primarily the top tech company valuations in the world. That's the Nasdaq, and it's like blown through the roof in the last year. It's crazy, but like most of the markets have. Anyways, I didn't know about Weed Maps, and this is very interesting to me. Cannabis tech platform Weed Maps joins Nasdaq with 579. That's over $500 million infusion of capital. Cannabis advertising platform Weed Maps. So this is advertising for cannabis. They started trading on the Nasdaq. Like this, literally, like I think I want to invest in this. They started trading on the Nasdaq on Wednesday in the wake of the completion of its merger with special purpose acquisition company Silver Spike Acquisition Corp. The transaction brought California-based Weed Maps, a leading but sometimes controversial online marketplace for cannabis consumers and businesses, a bunch of dollars. According to a news release. I love that. That's great journalism right there. In connection with the closing of the deal, Silver Spike changed its name to WM Technology. Its Nasdaq's ticker symbol is MAPS. So this is not financial advice, by the way, people, but check out MAPS anyways. Shares were up 9% Wednesday at more than $20 each.
Nice.
Pretty slick. The transaction was approved unanimously by Silver Spike's board of directors. It was also approved by stockholders at a special meeting last week. Blah, 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 blah. For the year ended December 31st, 2020, the company generated net income of $39 million on $162 million in revenue. Not too shabby.
No, that's pretty good.
Yep.
I've seen Weed Maps for a number of years.
Okay,
and,
me too, yeah.
I have seen it in passing, and I
Please
was
talk
always,
about it.
Well, it was just a site where you could find like weed stores, the 3-door stores, like the gray market ones, you know.
Yeah.
And stuff like that for a long time when it was just, I think. I could be wrong about this, but I think they started up under the kind of thing of showing people where to get medical cannabis, and then they just started putting more
Branching
places
it,
on there and doing different things. But they're for being an online company like that, and just for like I don't even think that they had really sold anything. I don't know now if they're moving into a thing where stores can have an ordering system and a delivery system. I'm not quite sure if they're going there or not, but I see it that's probably where they're going to end up.
Yeah.
And
Think about
That
it.
seems logical.
Think about this. With that kind of capital they just raised, remember when Google was a thing back in the day where it's like, oh, it's this Google. Think about it.
Remember when Google was still a thing?
Yeah. Weed Maps. No, when they were a startup. Think of it. Weed Maps is the new Google for weed.
yeah.
That could be right. I could be wrong.
Woogle.
Woogle.
Well,
Nice.
that's also that's the department that Leafly is trying to move into.
That's right.
Right, is have their buying and shipping and now that Amazon is going to be pro weed and deliver weed and stuff, like who knows what's going to happen. Like we could be looking at, well, I guess we'll never be rid of stores. But who knows where the market share is going to go.
Now that now that big Amazon's stepping in, everything's going to shift. Everything's going to be different.
Oh yeah.
Like
Change things.
the ability for the price to be cheaper is definitely there.
Yeah.
But who knows? And
It's not necessarily a bad thing, but like, you were touching on it a little bit, saying like, what's it going to be like for like brick and mortar stores? Is it going to be, we're going to see less like, I love these like small local shops we're going to. Are we going to see less of that?
I hope not.
I hope not too, because I love that's part of the whole atmosphere. It's part of the whole culture of weed, man. It's like,
But look at video game stores. and look at that culture and look at that market. And it's almost like, are they destined to be on the same trajectory? I wonder, because it is like it's a niche market, it's a new thing, and then if it goes online, like it could go the same way as like EB stores or whatever. I'm not a gamer, so I'm not quite sure, but
gamers are at least still like communicating with each other these days, right? With the headsets and everything. So like, it's like they maybe not see each other hang out in the stores and like shit, but like they're still like they're like it's just taking away such a part of like
yes.
I get excited
Yes.
to go to the store.
Yeah, me too.
I
Me
go,
too.
I go talk to like Haley and like
Don't get me wrong. I'm not pro going online or anything like that.
Yeah.
Like with
I'm not.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
get the feeling that you were like pro that. It's just I'm just like saying that I think that's sad though. Yeah. If that's where I was gonna if that's where it's heading, that is sad.
I love the store experience, and it would be terrible if people would it would be terrible if people just started buying the same things over and over again that they found through the store, and then they're like, oh, but look here on this site I can get it delivered, and it's $7 cheaper or something, right? Like,
I think you guys, your speculation is something that is actually possibly rumor be true. Canary in the coal mine for the old cannabis industry. It's hard to say. The cannabis industry is old, but like computers and their half-lives, time flies in marijuana years. The old industry built legal moats around state rights and THC not being able to cross a state line or able to use any legal shipping or post service. Talking about Amazon. Woo. What is the Weed Maps valuation and Leafly, because you touch on that for that matter, as the rumor is they are looking for a similar deal from another CPAC fund symbol GNRS. Once the MORE Act, that's all stuff I can pull up what those acronyms mean, or some form of federal legalization kicks in and they can actually sell and ship cannabis directly from their website and app. And then we talked about that weeks before, like with Leafly and all that.
well, there's loads of companies in Canada that are kind of skirting the legalities, I feel, and doing online sales and then just kind of unmarked deliveries through whatever kind of postage service, right? And they've got the technology figured out so that there's no smell, and I'm pretty sure you can even use certain materials to block like things being scanned or whatever to tell what's inside.
Possibly.
But I don't think they're scanning everything. I think they only scan things if there's an irregularity or something like that.
Yeah.
And there's lots of companies that seem to be doing it and succeeding. They've been around for a while, and it's been a number of years now. Like 2018 was when it legalized, and then they were going before that even. So I wonder if that's just a thing here in Canada. Like, I wonder if those same kind of companies exist in the States. Like, I know of delivery weed companies and stuff in like California and stuff like that, but I believe it's all like legal and in the state.
Yeah.
There's more interesting stuff
I
here.
would have to think that stuff goes on in the States too. You'd have to think so. Sorry, what was that, James?
There's more interesting stuff here as I dig deeper. Can anyone catch weed maps? This is literally the billion-dollar question. Is it possible to even catch weed maps after a strong 20 years of Google content and close to $500 million in revenue? $500 million in revenue over the past 5 years, holy smokes, to build up their internet moats and traffic. Is it possible? Yes, but with some caveats. As I wrote here, the journalist is writing and speaking in first person. As I wrote here about what I would do with $100 million right now in the cannabis industry, it will require consolidation from smaller players, as even Leafly isn't big enough to do it alone. One problem is that if Weed Maps gets $500 million, which they have, of paper and cash to play with, they can go out and buy up smaller competitors before other major players get involved, thus fortifying their already strong internet position.
Yeah.
Now, that is something that it's starting to become a trend that we've been noticing. Like in past episodes, we've been talking about this. Like there's consolidation in the industry happening. There's more money being thrown at companies that can actually be players in the market. So I think we're going to start seeing more monopolies happening.
Yeah.
And that's my editorial, and I'm done.
Is that going to be
Yeah,
like kind of the? Is that kind of like what? Like the big like you hear the term like hedge funds or whatever. Like would that be like a weed hedge fund, or am I just using that term completely incorrectly?
I think that's very accurate. But think about it like the Wild Wild West. Oh, the railroad's coming through. I'm going to buy up all the land so my railroad can get through it. That's more what it's like.
Okay.
It's just there's consolidation in the industry happening, and Weed Maps, they get 579 million of new influx capital. Holy smokes!
So
I'm
like,
saying it's
but-
the new Google, man. It's gonna be the Google of weed.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's crazy to me as well. Like with Weed Maps, like other than be like a map directory with stuff for weed on it, like what do you do? Right?
Could we go check them out?
Yeah, take us
to Weed Maps.
Take us to Weed Maps, James.
Weed
Let's
Maps.
check this
All
out.
right. Give me a second.
This weed
You know,
is kicking my butt.
It's
This is awesome.
like yeah, it's like NFTs. Like, are they even real? Like,
I
what?
don't know. Is anything real anymore, man?
What do you want to know about Weed Maps?
Just
Just go to the website.
Just go to the website. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's check them out.
Let's see everything they do today.
Today.
What have you done for me lately? Do.
Hi, it's weed o'clock.
Right?
Yeah.
That's already right. The first thing you see on their website.
so search
Hi, it's
retailers
Weed
that-
o'clock.
Find local retailers and stuff. Cool.
So they help local retailers. Good, but
Okay.
it did say in the article, they might buy up smaller businesses. Boo, boo, boo. With that kind of capital, holy smokes. Like in the weed industry, 579 million right now. That is huge capital. Huge.
Do you think that we're gonna see in the next half year, Leafly bought out and purchased by Weed Maps?
Quite
Or-
possibly.
Or yeah.
Yeah, because they got think of it, because we talked about it. I think if memory serves me correct, we talked about it like last episode or before. Leafly got like 30 million capital.
Right.
This got Weed Maps 570.
Yeah,
That's
Right.
crazy.
So now my thought is that Leafly will use that bit of money to develop itself into even more of a desirable company to purchase, both for the benefit down the road with them breaking out into the purchase and delivery, but also to stifle a potential competitor down the road, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
Yeah, try to shut down.
yeah.
That's what I would do if I was
Like,
the
kind of
CEO
hold
of
up
Weed
Weed Maps a little
Leafly.
bit. Yeah.
Like a lion eating his son. Yes.
yeah.
Use the capital influx to
Lions do
promote
that?
the
They do.
brand.
Whoa.
Yeah, they can smell, right away, and they're just like, yeah, male, all right, gone.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't want you around later.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Lions are so cool.
Yeah, they eat their own young too.
It's wild. Do they eat them or just kill them?
They eat them.
Yeah, like a competing male
Nothing-
lion will eat the young of that were sired by another
Yeah, so-
young
yeah.
male lion. Yeah.
Well, also they'll do that to kids that aren't theirs. They'll eat their own young males.
Yeah.
They'll eat their sons to quell that potential strife down the road.
Yeah.
When they're really old and that son's just getting good and powerful, and they'll also eat all the young of another pride, so that the mom will go back into heat faster.
Yeah.
So that they can be like, oh, now I get to do my thing, right?
Wow.
Yeah, but if they have a son, then they eat that one, and then they're like, okay, we'll try again. We just want those girls.
Wow, man.
They want them Girl Scout cookies. So just
Thin Mint.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do an experiment because we talked about weed maps and the stock ticker symbol is MAPS. I just literally right now bought 100 shares of it, and let's see what happens.
All right.
See what happens.
Let's see what happens.
See how it goes.
So, sorry, there was a thing we were just on a little while ago. It was shop local or whatever. Can we check that out for a second? Oh, it's just at the top there. Beautiful. Yeah, just a little higher. Yeah, go higher
Sorry.
again. And right there, hit the search retailers thing. The little black bubble.
Oh, there. Sorry.
Yeah, all good.
I couldn't see it either. I was looking everywhere but there.
Uncle Sam's cannabis.
So if click on one of those companies, then I guess
sure.
any one of those.
Yeah,
is
let's
cool.
see Uncle Sam's.
Oh, so is it,
sounds-
you can't buy from. You're not buying from Weed Maps. You're just going to the website. It's just a directory.
That's right. But they've got they've got the Uncle Sam's, they've got the storefronts, but then they've got delivery.
Okay.
And an order online.
yeah.
And then license type. Okay, medical or recreational. That's one thing that I didn't realize is that the medical stuff at some places they get a considerable discount, I believe.
Really? Mm-hmm. Interesting.
And they're allowed to smoke weed anywhere that you can legally smoke a cigarette.
That's awesome. Oh, those lucky guys.
Yeah. But there's also down in the States, especially, there's issues with that, which I will get into in the future with one of my news stories.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to see about some order online and see what's available?
Yeah, let's just check it out. Hey, James.
Oh,
Yeah.
Could you grab me another one of those drinks?
Yeah, you bet, bud.
Thanks, man.
no results found.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Nearby dispensary regions. See in Portage la Prairie. Okay, so it'll link you to a store probably, and then you could
bring
order
it-
through the store if
the
the store
store's
does
website.
delivery.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what, so, okay, so it's kind of doing like a trickle down like search function,
Yeah,
and then a
totally.
redirection kind of thing.
So they're like, thanks, man. You're the best.
No problem.
So so like, how did they make their like? I'm kind of confused. Like, how did they make their money? What are they really? What are they all about?
The stores must pay to be on here. That's
I
all I
guess
can think
so,
of.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or ad space.
Oh,
if they're
yeah.
getting lots of clicks, then there's ad space. But back when it was like 3-door stores and shit like that, I feel like there was a lot more people like wanting to pay for that kind of thing. Yeah.
I'm not even joking. This is the new Google of weed. It's the new weed Google.
Woogle.
I believe it.
It's Woogle.
Yeah,
With
if
that
you're-
kind of money backing them now, look out.
We're calling it Woogle.
See, I've
Yeah.
always,
Yeah.
for Woogle, I've always just gone in my phone and typed in cannabis dispensary near me.
Yeah, on Google.
And
yeah.
then that just pops up with whatever, but sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
And so using this, if you're going to be taking a trip or going into some uncharted waters, and you want to see, where you can fuel up, then
That's a great idea. Sorry to
Yeah.
interrupt.
yeah, you could plan a tour based around the weed maps.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
If
Like
you're going on a road trip, you just know where your stops are when you got to refuel, recharge, right?
Yeah.
fine wineries, weederees.
Fine weederees.
Okay, curbside pickup
Can we
as
go
well.
to, sorry, I was going to ask if we could go to the other products or the new deals. Up at the top where it says dispense, up at the top a little bit? There, yeah. Like, what are we going to see? What are we going to see here?
Vape pens. Oh, products under $25.
So, are you ordering from the website, or is it just taking you to other websites again?
Let's see.
Oh, good question.
So these are all. This was supposed to be flour, but it seems like they're
I guess
pre-rolls
flowers are,
as well.
yeah, it's technically
Yeah,
flour and a
pre-roll
pre-roll
is-
still.
Combination of Google and Amazon for weed.
Gamazon.
These Highway
Yeah.
pre-rolls, this new brand Highway for pre-rolls, they're
Yeah.
like a budget pre-roll. They're pretty fucking good.
The Highway. Have I smoked that? I feel like my brother may have had that. I could be wrong.
So is that just one joint
Okay,
then,
there's
or
some.
what?
There's some. Yeah.
They're different size
in here
packs.
in here is one.
Okay.
Yep. But here's some flour. Pacific OG. I think just 1 gram.
Let's click on it. Yep.
Okay, pick up at Jupiter.
What's going on, everybody? Today's flower was sourced from our friends at Atomic Flower Cannabis. Atomic Flower Cannabis, located 741 St. Mary's Road, a block north of Fermor. These guys are awesome, man. They're open 7 days a week, 10 to 10, so you can catch them almost any time. They're super cool. We've been dealing with Peter and Haley. Peter's a part owner. Haley's just rad as hell. And yeah, they've been helping us choose a lot of cool flowers, both on and off the podcast. And yeah, their store is just incredible, man. So these people, they take pride in being able to cater to all levels of smokers. So whether you smoke like James or you smoke like me and Jeff, they can definitely take care of you. Just tell them what you're looking for, tell them what kind of experience you want, and they'll be able to set you right. They also price match and do custom orders, which is really cool. So, you know, if you have a very specific thing in mind that you were looking for, can't find it here, can't find it anywhere maybe, they will do what they can to bring that in for you. They are just obnoxiously helpful. I love these people. They're also Manitoba's only bilingual shop, 100% bilingual. So all their signage, all their staff, everyone is 100% French, English. It's super, super awesome. If you do order from them, you can get your stuff delivered through Pineapple Express Delivery. They also offer curbside pickup. You can just go down there and check them out. If you do, make sure you talk to Peter or Haley. Tell them we sent you. Yeah, check them out, guys. Atomic Flower Cannabis, home of the $20 eighth and the $99 ounce. Our friends, they can be your friends too. They're super great. Back to the episode.
Juniper. Pick up at Jupiter Cannabis. I like that shop. They're really cool.
Yeah, Jupiter was awesome, man.
Look at what it says in brackets, though. 49.1, is that miles? What is that?
I think that is 49.1 miles.
Away, right?
Yeah,
Oh, in American.
But this is logged in as Portage la
Portage,
Prairie.
yeah, that is 49.1 miles away. Yeah. Interesting.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, I did an experiment. We shall see how it goes.
Yeah,
I
perfect.
bought some stock, and we'll see how it goes.
Well, Weed Map seems pretty awesome, man.
This is one company I think that's on my short list. 2 companies, this Good Buds
Yeah.
and Broken Coast.
Broken Coast, I've loved their stuff.
Yeah, me too. And they right out of the gates, they were one of the first like killer brands.
I haven't really been hip to them for too long. I only kind of just started like getting into their stuff, but I've really enjoyed it. I think I've talked about it here before. I got a 510 pod though of theirs, and it was just so killer.
What's a 510 pod?
Like a vape cartridge.
Oh,
The vape,
okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just been ashing all over myself.
I've been good today. Usually I'm making a mess all over the table. I've been really good. This weed is awesome. So I'm now 3 joints, 2.5 joints in. We're about the same.
Yep.
I noticed you rolled it all into the same ass.
Yeah.
So good. But how do you feel? I feel awesome right now.
I feel awesome too. I'm incredibly stoned. I can feel it right between my eyes.
Absolutely, yeah. I feel a little sweaty. But I feel incredibly focused still. I feel incredibly clear. I feel so good. It's a high, but it's such a different animal. The way that it's such a terpene-based high. It's just I love it, man. I'm in heaven right now.
Yeah,
This is a keeper for sure.
Yeah, it's great. So, did you have more financial stuff to go through?
Oh,
James?
no, I want to hear your news, buddy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's the weed maps, and then going into my news, we've got one thing that we were talking about there was the medical marijuana thing, and how there's an issue down in the States with some people having their medical marijuana license. And one of the issues is that it's hard for some people to be allowed to have their guns. That once you're signed up to be a medical marijuana patient,
You have to sacrifice your guns.
you're not. I believe you can't be licensed in a lot of places, and you can't buy. And so in Minnesota, medical marijuana patients in Minnesota seek gun rights. Yeah, and it's very interesting. Staunch conservatives and advocates of legal marijuana have formed an unlikely alliance in Minnesota to pressure the legislation to allow medical cannabis patients to own guns. The more than 35,000 patients in Minnesota's program can't own guns as the law now stands because the federal government classifies marijuana as an illicit drug on par with heroin and prohibits anyone who uses an unlawful substance from purchasing a firearm. Yeah. So some gun rights supporters and pro-legislation groups and legislators are lobbying during the special sessions to allow the Minnesota Department of Health to petition the federal government for an exception. The change is being debated as part of the state's public safety and health and human services budget bills.
Boy, if they paid that much attention to that, and people with mental issues, they don't vet them, and they're focusing on this. Like, ooh,
Yeah.
so wait,
and,
I don't want to get political, but
and at least these guns that these people want to own
Yeah.
are documented, and you're still doing a background check on the person,
Yeah, true.
and everything's
The
legitimate.
the whole issue is you can't own guns. Okay, go back up to the top there.
You're not allowed to own guns if you're a medical marijuana patient.
No, go to the top though. There's a point that they made. Because the law now stands classifies marijuana as an illicit drug on par with heroin. That's a problem, and you can't.
it's been that way for so many years, though.
Yeah.
In America.
But yeah, but that's the reason that it's not nothing to do with these people or anything. It's not. The problem is that they haven't fully legalized marijuana in Minnesota. Is that where this is?
That's right.
They haven't legalized marijuana in Minnesota.
No, they
I don't
have
thi-
they have for medical,
But not fully.
not recreational.
Right.
But
not
that is the problem.
Yeah.
It's like, so
And-
marijuana is not fully recognized as a non-illicit substance.
It's a Schedule 1.
yeah, exactly. yeah.
And that's one thing that they were talking about in New York is the rescheduling of it, the descheduling and the rescheduling, right, by the DEA.
Yeah.
And until it becomes like fully legal for recreational and all that kind of stuff, then it just doesn't get there.
Yeah, I see this as a story of a state not fucking getting it.
So if their effort is successful, the Star Tribune of Minneapolis reported
I love it.
If their effort is successful, the Star Tribune of Minneapolis reported this week, Minnesota would be the first of 36 states that allow medical marijuana in some form to appeal directly to the federal government on behalf of its enrollees.
I like
That's
that.
a lot of words.
The ranks of the state's medical marijuana patients are expected to triple or quadruple over the next few years under a new law that liberalizes the state's restrictive program to allow smokable marijuana instead of more expensive pills or liquid extracts.
I had no idea Minnesota was so behind on the whole weed thing.
got-
I honestly thought it was legal. This is crazy to me. This is mind blowing.
You got to think about, though, like big pharma on a federal level is lobbying against the weed market.
Yeah, that's
Definitely.
true. It's just so backwards and crazy that people just don't get it yet.
When the government is like, how did we get this problem?
Yeah.
It's like, well, here's your problem. Republican Representative Rod Hamilton of Mountain Lake was prescribed medical cannabis to treat the symptoms of his multiple sclerosis. After he enrolled, he was told he couldn't renew his gun permit because it was barred by the federal government.
I don't mean to laugh, but that's how you get legislation passed.
Exactly. It's like, oh, fuck, man. Like, yeah, that's kind of hilarious.
Yeah.
In the
But
eyes of
it's missing the point. Like, you don't have to make.
Well, yes.
You don't have to pass legislation for gun rights now when you're smoking. You should just don't classify marijuana as an illicit, as a class 1
Well, yeah.
narcotic.
Like Hamilton gets it right here. He says, in the eyes of the federal government, we're all felons, and it's just tragic.
That's poetic.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, and it goes on. And check that out. Kind of shitty.
Catch get the net.
You wanted to talk about Connecticut too, right?
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah. Connecticut officially legalizes recreational marijuana.
There we go. That's
Yeah, yeah. Now, maybe these guys can get their fucking guns.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing, too, is that now there is the ability, if there's medical patients that don't want to be, maybe they're crazy and they don't want to be on paper as a medical patient because they feel like it will inflict on their rights. Now they can still get their medicine.
Yeah.
They've just got to pay a little bit more. Maybe it'll be harder to get. Maybe it won't be quite as pure, as good. Who knows how the market down there is going to be working, what their medical license and market is like. All hearsay. Then they can go that route. They've got options, right? They can live how they want to. That's the important thing. But Governor Ned Lamont signed a bill to make Connecticut the fourth state to legalize recreational cannabis so far in 2021.
Woo!
Nice.
They're on a roll, man.
Yeah. That is a really fresh looking bud.
No doubt.
Like that still needs some trim.
The whole cola, just like stuff in a jar, looks like beauty.
That is, photo op. After years of flirting with marijuana legalization, the state of Connecticut is finally ready to make it official.
Nice, man. Yep.
You want to do a little read?
I would love to do a little read, yeah.
Okay.
I haven't done some reading in a while. Let's do it.
Take it from here.
Today, the state's governor, Ned Lamont, signed legislation that legalized recreational pot use for adults aged 21 and older. Woo! The new law will officially take effect on July 1st. However, retail sales aren't expected to begin until 2022.
Not so bad.
It's not bad. 2022 is right around the corner, man. We're almost there.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds to me like Lamont's got a buddy who's working in the legacy market.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll give you a little while longer. Get your affairs in order.
Well, yeah, it takes it into place, and then, that's awesome, though. Lamont added his signature to a bill that finally cleared the necessary legislative hurdles last week. So that's it? Yeah, it's done. That's awesome, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they voted it in.
That's
Senate
so cool.
did as well.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
It's good. It's good to go.
So it's legal on July 1st, but sales can't begin until next year. Well, I guess you just got to build some shops and start growing.
Yeah, and figure out the legalization, figure out the paperwork, and like who gets to do what and all that kind of
Dot
stuff,
the
right?
T's and cross the I's.
Yeah.
So true.
Lowercase J's.
Lowercase J's. Yeah.
Yeah.
The bill passed by a vote of 16 to 11. So, yeah.
Close.
It was actually close.
Nail biter.
Yeah.
Oh. Would have loved to watch that on TV.
Good for them.
Yeah, man.
Good
I'm so
for
happy
them.
for them. That's great.
Yeah.
Slowly but
Let's
surely.
all legalize pot use. I
Legalize
hate
it.
they said pot use. It just sounds so childish.
It is high times.
I know, yeah, I guess so. When I saw that, actually, I was like, that makes sense.
And then the third thing is breaking news. Los Angeles Lakers guard Alex Caruso arrested in Texas for marijuana possession.
That's a state you got to watch yourself in.
It's so terrible. I listened to various people because this is a big story.
Yeah.
I listened to various people breaking it down, and he was traveling, and he got stopped at the airport, and he got caught with this. Just a grinder that was at the airport. Just a grinder that was dirty. Maybe it had scraps of weed in it. I don't think it was like packed full or anything.
Yeah.
The person I heard talking about it, who was talking the most, said there was less than a gram. But in Texas, anything under 2 ounces is the same penalty.
Yeah.
and
That's insane.
it's a like a second degree misdemeanor, I think, and punishable by I think a $10,000 fine or 180 days in jail.
Wow.
3 fucking months
Brutal.
for forgetting a grinder in your bag.
Sit in prison
In
and learn your lesson. Not to
fucking
smoke weed.
2021.
Get over
Like
yourself.
Texas is fucking rough.
Don't mess with Texas.
Yeah, but everybody who's reporting it doesn't really break into it because, of course, they want to. Yeah, they searched Caruso's bags and found a herb grinder that contained marijuana. Yeah, and
break.
yeah, arrested for possession of less than 2 ounces and released after posting bond.
It was definitely less than 2 ounces if it was in a grinder.
Well,
Yeah,
that's all. That's all. Signing off. Since signing with the Lakers in 2017, the 27-year-old has played a key role off the bench in the last 4 seasons. He averaged 6.4 points, 2.9 rebounds, and 2.8 assists in 58 games this past season. So we hope that this doesn't tarnish his long-term record moving forward.
It's brutal.
My headphones weren't fully plugged in, so I only had one earbud working.
Oh, man.
I can hear everything so much better now. This is great.
Hey, there you go.
Ooh.
Oh, I sound
In
so good.
stereo. Yeah, and with that being said, that was the news.
Now,
The news.
News.
so let's follow this story for next time. Let's see if he gets released by the Lakers. Let's find out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be
Because that could be a thing.
I doubt it.
Well, unrestricted free agent, and he only gets 6.4 points a game. Could be a thing.
2.9 rebounds.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They might. I'm.
I don't know basketball stats,
Yeah.
but
That's not. I mean, it's all right.
yeah.
Those stats are all right, but let's follow the story going forward. Mm-hmm. See what happens. Great news, though, Jeff. That's great.
Oh, thank you.
Great news, man. You always have the best news.
It was lucky. It was lucky today. I mean, us newscasters love it when it rains.
Yeah. Speaking of rain, let's do the weather.
Okay.
Just joking.
Yeah, Bo, read the weather for us, please.
That'd be
I don't have any weather. We'll work something out for some time. I was just joking.
We do want to have a weather segment, though.
yes,
don't we?
that would be great.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Have you guys seen the videos of that guy from like Nova Scotia or Newfoundland? He's like, hey,
Yes.
Winnipeg,
Yes.
it's
Yeah, that guy's the best. Yeah.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
I can't remember his name now.
Here's a big storm
That's right.
coming.
Yeah.
That's right.
He's amazing.
Yeah, he's great.
There's a big storm coming to Winnipeg. Winnipeg, you gotta be prepared. You gotta be very prepared.
Yeah, definitely
guy.
you want to be prepared.
Yeah.
I understand that. That's important. Thank you. I hadn't quite thought of that before. I honestly have to say that I had never considered before hearing him whether or not I was actually prepared
True.
for these storms.
Right?
Yeah.
They just happened and then I was, everything was okay. But got to be prepared.
Prepare. Yeah, man.
It's a very important thing. I sound like I'm making fun, but I'm being completely
You
serious.
do sound like you're making fun. Yeah.
I'm being completely serious. Preparation is key.
Preparation H, dude.
There's a there's a saying about that, but I can't remember it right now.
Just gotta be prepared for that saying.
Should have just made one up and tried to sell it to me. Preparation is the
The form of
spice
flattery.
of life.
Spice of life. There you go. On movies, you got to be prepared for the weather because holy crap, you got to know the weather. And that's where, Bo, you would come in. I'd like, if I could get your weather report every morning, just text me. Hey, James, by the way, you got to be prepared. Today's going to be this and
I can
that.
start sending you weather videos. I'll make. Yeah. I'll work something out.
I would love
Well,
that.
I'm getting into my last joint. I'll wait for you. I'll put this out. I'm so sorry I did that.
Oh, no worries.
No, I'm worried. I don't want to smoke this without you.
Okay, well, thanks, buddy.
With a
You're a real stand-up guy. Real stand-up guy.
Yeah. You're almost done there. Do you mind if I have one more cigarette in here before I get into
No,
that?
that'll be okay.
That'll be all right?
Yeah.
Thank you. You're a real stand-up guy. James,
Yeah.
these strawberry drinks, million times better than the
Apple one.
ones. Oh,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think it's more smooth.
it's really nice.
I've personally never been a fan of apple drinks really, or apple candies or anything like that. But
Ciders.
I like
For-
apple candy, but the drink tasted too much like candy for me to enjoy as a drink.
well, that's the thing with apple, I think, and booze is like it's either going to be overly sweet or it's going to be extremely dry.
Yeah,
Those are your options.
those are your two options. Pick one.
Yeah.
Well, joint 3 now. How do we feel? I feel pretty great.
Yeah, me as well.
It's-
And this one is a bit of a stomper.
Mine's a little smaller, yeah.
It's all good.
I feel really clear though, man. Like it's not overwhelming. This is a great daytime. What did they say? A great afternoon. Great for a lackadaisical
That's
adventure.
right. Lackadaisical adventure.
Lackadaisical adventure. Yeah, and that's pretty perfect. I think like it's very, I'm very relaxed and very comfy, but like this seems like something I'd love to like get up and like go do something right now. It's a great fun time weed. Yeah, I like it, man.
I'm enjoying it as well.
Would you use this in a cocktail joint, or would you want this to stand out in like on its own?
I think this would be a solo act.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's already got so much going on.
That's
within
it
itself.
it is a cocktail joint on its own.
Really.
It's pretty crazy that it's like the name Lilac Diesel really hits it right on the head.
I don't get a lot of diesel. I'll be honest with you, actually.
Well, the diesel I think is also it does have a little like a little bit of fuel and kind of cheminess in there,
Yeah.
but it being such a strong sativa, the having the diesel associated with the name I think falls in line there with the effects more so, like they're almost telling you what it's going to taste like, but also how it's going to hit you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's just beautiful, man. The whole structure of it, everything about this is like it's so on point with what I want to smoke.
Yeah, it's great. It's really good. Highly recommend.
Yeah.
Yep.
Love to jam on this, man. Yeah.
Does it feel like a freak party?
Jam on this. That's a bad term. I'd love to jam with this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it's a total freak party.
Yeah.
It's a freak party, man. Yeah. It's gonna.
Freak party.
Yeah. What were you saying before? That you don't think you've done a shelter brand that's not hit 9?
Yeah. Yeah.
9 on our Blade J ratings?
That's right. They've all been in the 9s.
I'm not
And
gonna get premature, but this is gonna be.
I'm kind of thinking, how would you like to look through the shelter site at some of the other available like cultivators?
Yeah,
And
let's see
see what's available on there, and see if we can go through maybe by region.
Just let me know if you need me to type anything in, bud.
Okay, thanks. So they got $99 ounces, just like at Atomic Flower Cannabis.
Yeah.
1 block north of Fermor on St. Mary's.
That's
Oh, yeah.
741 St. Mary's Road, Unit 8.
Yeah.
Go in there and see Haley or Peter or Joe. Met Joe today. Great guy.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Tell them we sent you.
definitely.
Or don't. But
Shouts
go check
out.
them out. Either way.
Home of the $99 ounce and the $20 eighth.
Yep.
Bang rang.
So, Rubicon. Simply Bear. Yeah. Simply Bear is the company that has the Congo, the only Congo on the market right now.
Oh. Rubicon is not a company I know.
No, Rubicon is a. Let's see.
Rubicon
BC Organic Blue Dream. Okay. I'm really confused
I think Simply Bear might be like a shelter. If you go back to the last page, look at the Done Cannabis Secret Mints by Shelter Craft. So I think Simply Bear might also be like an umbrella company. You know what I mean?
Okay, because it was BC Organic Creek Congo when I got the Congo.
Okay.
So it would be Simply Bare as well. I get it. Okay. And this is Rubicon is the company. Rubicon.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
BC Organic Blue Dream. Yeah, killer. Because Blue Dream is awesome. That's one we should definitely
Classic, dude.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. And it's got one of the most even keeled like taper offs. Like it doesn't burn out. It's amazing for that.
Well, let's hit it up sometime, man, for sure. Hey, Lilac Diesel, there it
yeah.
is.
Nice.
34th Street cookies. 7 Green grows Tom Ford Island pink.
Ooh.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Whenever it says cookies, is that usually it alludes towards a parent strain called Girl Scout cookies?
Yes.
Yes, quite often. Yes.
Okay.
Or Thin Mint or, but yeah.
They're all like derivatives of GSC.
That's right.
GSC.
Okay.
Look at this.
Let's check that out.
Terpenes 4.6.
I was just going to point that
Terpenes
out.
4.2. Terpenes 4.52.
Let's check out that pink for a second. Let's get a closer
This
look
one
at
here?
this. Yeah.
7 Green grows TF Island pink. Yeah.
Okay. Beta pinene. Oh, so it's pinene heavy.
Yeah. We haven't seen a lot of pinene. Limonene, beta carotene. Cool. Yeah, 1.34 beta pinene. And having that high of terpenes with the 22% is going to be wild.
Powerful, man.
Yeah.
So it's an indica, it looks like, too.
Okay, crossing Pink
Kush.
Kush and Death Bubba. Possibly Death Bubba.
Possibly.
Although
Also,
the
it's a kind of an
exact
unknown.
lineage remains unknown.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's like the origin of Han Solo.
Ooh, deep cut right there. No osmine though. Too
Cuts
bad.
like a
Too bad.
knife.
Well, there could be osmine in these other terpenes.
Yeah, it could be there somewhere. Yep.
I'd love to see osmine.
Tom
in
Ford
everything.
Island Pink Kush. That's such a hilarious name.
I love it. I'd be interested in trying that at some point.
I wonder if there's ever going to be a Rob Ford Island Pink Kush.
Yeah, that would have to be the craziest of sativas. Make you feel like you've been smoking straight crack.
It'd be a Schedule 1. It'd be a Schedule 1 for sure.
Even in the recreational market.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't smoke it in a joint. You can only use a pipe.
Yeah.
One of the glass tasters
Yeah.
that they've got. Oh shit!
Priceless.
It sounds good, though, man.
Ooh, grown in small batches and cured for 14 days in Kamloops, BC.
I love Kamloops.
Yeah, me too.
I got a good friend that lives there. It's great. Great place.
Yeah, I got some friends out in Kamloops.
So Sheltercraft features rotating genetics from small batch cultivators across the country. That's pretty
Yes.
cool.
Yeah. That's awesome, man.
7 Green is Kamloops' first Health Canada licensed cannabis producer nestled in the interior of beautiful British Columbia. I really need some water. My
Yeah, I
mouth
can
is
hear your
making
dry mouth.
horrible
Yeah.
sounds.
I'll
Do you
take
want
over-
some? I can get it.
I'll take over from there, though, for a while. James, can you just scroll up a little bit?
I can,
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
get that for you. Just in the right in the fridge. Yeah. Thank you.
Whenever you're ready.
I'm back.
Camera's on you. Boy.
Beautiful. The 7 Green team. Whoa, slow down. There you go. Leave it right there. Oh. You mother. The 7 Green team grows inside a built-for-purpose facility, which results in the ability to grow exceptional cannabis all year long, baby. I ad-libbed it, baby. Driven by a belief in quality over quantity, they focus on growing in small batches with personal attention from their team of experienced master growers. Proper care is taken to hang dry and cure flower for 14 days, a process which results in high terpene levels and dense aromatic buds. After the curing process is completed, the 7 Green team hand trims all plants in order to provide a superior finished product. Baby.
Fuck yeah, baby.
Fuck yeah, baby.
That was great.
Thanks,
yeah,
baby.
that's the thing. That 14 day cure and the hang dry and the hand trim to preserve and enhance
We
all
talk
those
about
terpenes.
it all the time. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where it's at. That is
I think it's
where
probably, it's so
it's
important
at.
too when you're dealing with terpene levels that are significant like that too. Yeah. You want to be so careful to like not mess anything up, not shake anything off that plant or like damage it in any way, right?
Yes. 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 Yes.
Yes.
All right. Shall we do it?
Yeah, let's get into the last one here,
we go.
man.
All right.
2 turntables and a microphone. Where it's at.
Where it's at? Where it's at?
Great track.
Oh, so good.
I wish we could play music on YouTube
Oh,
because
right?
it would be so amazing to have like songs of the day and stuff.
Yeah, man.
Be able to bring things up and
Well, if this is our last joint, we only have so much time left before we're done here. We're coming to the end of it.
yeah. What are you thinking?
Well, first of all, I want to ask James how his hotbox rating is.
Oh, good call.
On the Blade J scale?
Rate your Blade Jays now or later, but how are you feeling though?
Yeah, I'll answer that now, and you guys finish up your ratings after. That's great. I feel like a 9.1. I feel very focused from this. Very focused. And I don't even think that was on the ratings that we reviewed earlier.
It was
But that's
actually, yeah.
Oh, it was.
Yes,
okay.
yes, focus
Okay.
was. We were excited about that.
Yes.
It's not that focused, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I started off not
Joking.
focused, and I got more focused.
You also had a couple good zingers again today too.
Cheers.
You've
Yeah.
been like super on fire, man.
Yeah, man. It's bringing the A game. I like it.
Yeah. Those are prepared.
I just wanted to see one thing before we go because I saw that you could search based upon terpenes. So I wanted to see what would have the highest levels of awesomine.
Yeah. Awesome.
Oh.
And
new one, I
we're
love
coming up with the Rubicon BC, both the Blue Dream and the organic sour cookies.
Let's click on the first one. Let's go to the Blue Dream.
And also our Lilac.
And I saw that, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
But-
go to sorry, go ahead.
But then also
Meat breath.
oh, and the Comatose Kush by Gnome Star.
Oh.
I've never heard of that. That's pretty exciting.
Be like an indica, I guess. So check it out.
Balanced indica, yeah.
Marijuana. Ha! That's hilarious. Marijuana cheese.
Dried. I love that.
Oh.
Yeah, marijuana cheese dried.
That's
Gee,
good.
they're all dried cannabis.
Dried cannabis. That's what you got me.
It's a play
you
on
got
words.
me.
Freeze
My
dried.
mouth was open on that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Goonie goohoos. Freeze
The,
dried. Play on words.
No, they all say dried cannabis at the end. Because that's what they're selling is dried cannabis.
Yeah.
Copy
This
that.
is the flower. Oh, I had some Bruce Banner recently. It didn't burn that good. It wasn't from these guys. It didn't burn that good, but the little bit of a high off I got off of it was cool. And when I
Yeah.
looked it up, it looked like a neat strain.
The Bruce Banner, okay.
Yeah.
It looks super funky.
Critical Bilbo.
Nice.
That's hilarious.
There's two of them.
Yeah,
Bruce Banner's the Hulk, right?
that's right.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, you were saying before when I was up here, you wanted to check this
Let's
one
check
out,
this one
right?
out, yeah.
This is I think we were already on this one before.
We
But
were, yeah. It was the Rubicon. Yeah, it's the first one we were looking at.
Yeah, beta-myrcene, transcarophylline, farnesene.
Farnesene.
Okay, so it must be in with the other terpenes, and they've actually got it broken down, but they just don't have it broken out.
Still 1.03% other terpenes. Interesting.
2.2% beta-myrcene.
Yeah.
It's going to be similar to this one.
222.
It'll be similar to this one, but a higher THC, it looks like.
Mm.
And lower CBD. Right?
Yes. But this was CBG, right? In this,
This one is
3%.
CBG heavy,
Yes.
yeah, 3%. Yeah, I don't think we got an actual CBD percentage on this one. Can we go up just a little bit again? Look at that.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Whew. Yeah, that's definitely the package. Simply Bare Organic, and then BC Organic Creek Congo.
I would love to try this one, but yeah, I think it's going to be very much like what we're smoking right now. So maybe come back to this one in a while.
Yeah, this is a really interesting strain. I'm trying to think of how the Blue Dream would be. I feel like the Blue Dream would be not quite as up. Like it would be more around that middle to the sativa,
A
like
little
the
less
5/8.
energizing, I guess.
Yeah, it would be some 5/8.
Less than 5/8.
It would be like 5/8 sativa, I'd say.
5/8. Wait, I thought you were talking about the sliding scale on Leafly, like the calming to energizing.
Yes. Yes.
We already rated this one 5/8 was on that scale. So you're saying this one would be less.
No, that was one of the parent strains. So it was 5/8.
Oh, I'm
This
sorry.
one, this one was like 3/4
This one
or
was way
so.
up. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. So you think it would be a little bit less uplifting?
Yeah, a little bit heavier out the gate, but just also like no
A
peak and valley,
a
just
smoother high.
just real, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
once you're there, you know what's going on.
Well, I'd be interested in doing this one.
This one's
Sure.
been really really good to me in the past for like days where I'm playing gigs, playing like 3 sets or something like that.
Did you smoke this one before? This Blue Dream?
No,
or
not this one,
yeah.
but just Blue Dream in general.
Got you. Awesome.
I've never had this Simply Bare Organic Blue Dream.
Oh man.
But you can see from it being organic, it's a little bit more pricey, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
My brother's been getting the what is it? The green organic Dutchman. It comes in like a really nice like glass container actually too.
Yeah, with the angle cut off or something.
Yeah, a really cool container. It's like a cookie jar almost, like an old school cookie jar. But it's been very affordable, which is weird because it is an organic brand. Yeah, I usually.
Well, that's one of the companies that we touched on in the financials a few weeks ago.
I remember I was touching on them. That's what we talked about.
Yeah, it had sold. I think it had to sell one of its facilities in Quebec at a massive loss.
Oh,
and in the same quarter, the Quebec government-run store was like not billions, millions of dollars in profit, right? Like record fucking profits. Yeah, and they're selling off like one of their facilities for pennies on the dollar.
Gotcha.
Like,
You are correct.
let's check out this Comatose
It's a shame they're
Kush.
hurting though because their stuff is really good.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I can't remember what caused them to like do it like that or have to like cut that.
It's because of overhead costs that the company ran.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it was about like losing inventory and all that kind of stuff because they didn't have premium flour, which we've been talking about.
Right.
That's so important for businesses now.
And too many big rooms where things are just like uncontrollable
Right.
or too automated, and then there's a glitch.
Classic story. Boy meets girl.
Space is too big. Robots go bad.
Robots so bad.
Yeah.
Before you know it, the whole world has just been flipped upside down.
Yeah. How green is that?
It looks so nice, dude.
That's pretty nice. All right, so we could probably go over to the Leafly and start putting in a review for this.
Oh, that's right. We haven't done a Leafly review in a while. I forgot we were going to do that. So let me get this
right.
done. I'm almost done this joint here.
Well, I'm gonna put it back here, and I'm gonna put the typing over to you, James. And just
Dangerous
do us
question.
a favor here. I'm gonna click this on the 5 stars.
I guess Blade J ratings first, or
Let's do this and then bring it home with the Blade Jays.
gotcha.
I love it.
But it's definitely gonna be a 5 stars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, am I taking over? Or
Oh,
you
I
got
was
it?
just going to click that
Okay.
and then click that for you and then leave it for you. And make sure, please, that this is picture in picture for the folks at home on the wide so they can see the same great conversionary Mac to PC skills that we get to enjoy every week.
Oh, here we go.
Pressure's on,
love
baby.
it.
Pressure's
Just
on,
start
baby.
talking. I'll be typing.
All right. Just going to scroll this down for you a little bit.
Cool beans.
All right. So,
Love this weed.
yes, that's a great opener.
Where do we go from there? Super focused. I'm not sure if I felt it was a create. Don't.
I'm typing what you're saying.
Yeah.
It. I get it. Yeah. Okay.
It's
okay.
yeah.
I was gonna say, do you find it creative? It's very focused. I'm not sure if I would find it overly creative.
I do kind of find it creative, not in the sense that it's not making me be creative. It's making me want to try and be creative.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
That kind of
yeah.
being like uplifted and focused, I guess. Oh my god, this is going so well.
It burns very nicely. It's a very manageable roll.
Nice.
Thank you.
Get down to some technical stuff. Super focused. Do you find it creative? Jeff does, sort of.
You guys talk. I
No,
type.
I think you got it a little bit wrong. I'm not thinking that it's trying.
Hey. We talk, he types, man.
I think I got
Okay,
it wrong.
fair enough.
okay?
Fair enough. No.
I couldn't resist
It
that
burns
one.
very nicely.
Yeah.
A manageable.
A
Isn't
manageable
that
roll.
what you said?
Manageable. Yeah, very manageable roll.
A very manageable. Oh, up in the ante on that sucker. All right.
I'm sure you changed things for him.
Don't write this in, but
Don't
it was
write this
so
in.
it was so manageable that if I didn't leave enough room for the filter and I put the filter in, it wouldn't just compress the weed down here. It slid the entire, like if I left too much room at the one end, it would slide the entire tube down the entire like weed log down the tube. And just be like, oh, now I'm down here,
Yeah.
and it just works out perfectly. It's great.
We or weed log? We or weed log? I don't know that word, that term.
Weed log.
Weed log. Thank you. And sorry, I was.
We can
Weed
probably
log.
get rid of that last one.
It would slide the entire weed log.
We'll find it afterwards, like we
Yeah,
always
yeah.
do. Yeah, before we send it.
It slide the entire weed log. Sorry, continue.
The I was speaking off the record. It's too much information to try and convey in a review.
Anybody that
I'm
reads
sorry.
these comments is gonna think we're just some crazy person.
Well, I mean, are they wrong?
I mean, I guess not.
Here we go.
Go hear it.
All right.
This is what I'm talking about, right? We gotta refine this. We can't just send it like this. Of
Of course.
course. Okay, cool.
Of course.
Oh, what happened?
Did I? I might have sent it. No, just kidding.
There we go. Thank goodness. What else do we want to say about it? We should have talked about how it tastes.
The taste is unbelievable.
Yeah.
And the high terpene level is out of this world.
Yeah. It still does, even like down to the like. I can still taste the fruit in the last joint. I'm not down to like just a pure smoke flavor. It's still like, it's still doing its thing.
That's my word.
It's
Okay,
groovy
that's
and
my
fruity.
turn. That's my take on it.
I like that. We can keep that part in for sure.
Yeah.
Because it is groovy and fruity, man. This is just a great pot.
Mm-hmm.
Mine keeps going out now. I've just been smoking for I think that's probably all we got to put in there. Before we send it out, we can kind of
Yeah, we can figure it.
sift through some stuff.
Oh, you guys edit it. I'm
Yeah.
just typing what you're saying.
Okay, let's go down to the flavors and all that kind of stuff. Just type in fantastic flavors. See below for breakdown.
Yeah. Yeah, let's need some cleaning up. Okay, scroll down. Good job. Add effects.
So, but first of all, form, flower,
Oh
concentrate.
yeah, I think we got that.
Yeah, but that's all
yeah,
good, yeah.
flower and smoke.
Copy that. All right. Add effects.
Creative, yes. Dry mouth, yes.
Yep.
Energetic, yes. Focused,
Yep.
yes.
Giggly, yes.
Talkative, yes. For a moment, I saw the mouse in the middle. It'd be like,
Yeah, where do I go? Where do I go? Yeah.
well, talkative and giggly, we said them at the same time,
Yeah.
and he was right in the middle.
And I'm like, the mouse is on paranoid. And you
Yeah.
guys didn't see that.
Uplifted.
Yep.
I'd say tingly.
Ooh.
Feel a little tingly, yeah.
Yeah,
What about euphoric?
Not as much as last time.
it's pretty euphoric. It's
yeah,
not.
it's-
It's not.
All right.
It's not
not
euphoric.
That's right. It's not anti.
Relaxed.
You guys seem happy to me. I don't know.
Oh, definitely happy. I didn't even see it there for some reason.
You guys feeling hungry?
I'm always feeling hungry.
Me too. It's all that workouts you're doing there, Boski.
Yeah.
Are we good here?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we're good there. I think.
And then-
potency.
All right. Do I?
Yep. Yeah, you click on there.
Okay.
And THC. Add. Sorry. Yeah, click on the box there to type it in.
Other box.
Yeah.
To the right.
Yeah. This guy there.
Take over. Go for it.
Mouse Wars. There you go.
Oh, there. I didn't see that.
17.8.
17.8. Yes. And then add. And then I don't know if you can do.
CBG. 3%.
Yeah, 3%.
3.
And did we have? No, that's pretty much it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, CBD. We don't have an official. number
Okay.
on it.
Flavor profile.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'd say apple, apricot right away. Some like soft fruit flavors. Berry even.
Blueberry.
Yeah. A lot of these are very redundant.
I'd
You were
say.
saying chemical, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say
I get a
some
little bit of
chemical.
that in the after taste. I guess a little bit.
Definitely citrus.
You didn't get the diesel though,
Yeah.
hey, Bo?
I didn't get a lot of diesel.
No.
from
What
it,
about you, Jeff? Diesel?
I get some fuel in there, yeah,
Okay.
but
I guess-
I do think it's not so much a flavor; it's more the effect. Why it's in the name.
Yeah.
What did you get from the flower smell, James?
Should we throw it in the bag? Let them smell it again.
No. I'm just recalling the aromas.
Or give me your buster.
I think you guys pretty much covered it from what I would say. I felt a little bit of grapefruit. Believe it or not, a little bit.
I believe it. I was gonna say tropical.
Yeah, definitely tropical for sure. Let's get tropical.
Ha! What happened?
There you go. Oh, we gotta say all this
shit.
stuff again. Hopefully, we didn't lose the other.
We didn't lose the write up, but just these. So creative,
Dry mouth,
dry mouth, energetic, euphoric, focused.
giggly, happy, and I think that was it. Yeah,
Uplifted.
Relaxed.
and talkative, tingly, still for some reason are
And
up there.
relaxed. Relaxed.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Okay, and THC
17.
17. Yeah.
It was 17 point something, but yeah. CBG
3.
3.
That was awesome, man.
Okay. So apple, berry,
Blueberry.
chemical, grapefruit,
Citrus.
citrus.
Diesel.
I don't think diesel in the flavor actually
Okay.
enough.
You did hit lime
did
though.
this-
I think
Yes,
you hit
oh,
lime.
lime.
You said that. Orange, maybe. Yeah.
And it was tropical.
Right. Tropical.
And that's as far as we went, I think. so far.
I'd say pungent, very pungent.
Oh, for sure.
Flowery.
I would say so. Flowery in the smell of the actual in the bud, not in this like the joint when it was burning, but yeah.
Pineapple.
I read a bit of pineapple, a little bit.
Like a little. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, you right there, buddy?
I overdid it.
I'm sucking on pineapples right now, people.
Oh no. You'll be all right, dude. Yeah, I would do pineapple. Sure, we can do some pineapple. Yeah.
It went down the wrong pipe apple.
The wrong pipe apple.
Is it Little Nicky when there's Hitler in hell and he's
Yeah.
getting the
Pineapple up the butt. Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Fantastic.
That's a
It's
crazy
his
movie.
daily appointment with the devil. Yeah,
That's just smart writing.
that's brilliant. Little Nicky is so underrated, man.
Yeah, it's
that
really
movie
good.
is so good.
Yeah. Vanilla.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel that.
spicy herbal.
I can smell vanilla in the room, actually. Yeah.
It's such a good smell, man. Even burning, it smells so nice.
I remember our last episode, you guys were really stoned. And today in this episode, you guys are like, you're with it.
It comes with the
Way
yeah,
more.
it's the focus side of it, right?
Yeah.
I'm equally as stoned. I'm super high right now. This stuff works. Yeah, but it's a different kind of high, man. It's a cleaner high with the terpenes, and it's just so good.
The terpenes being so high and the THC being so low. Not that 17% is low,
low,
but
yeah.
in comparison to
Yeah.
24,
Yeah.
you know,
Or the 27 from the Rainbow.
Yeah.
Right.
that difference is going to be where we're, I think, honing in on the vibe of the weed way better as opposed to just being blasted out of our minds.
Exactly. This weed isn't focused on just getting you obliterated. It's really centering on something special with the weed and giving the weed a characteristic and giving the high characteristic. It's a different vibe altogether, this stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
I love it.
Me too.
Well,
This whole show since like episode 4 or episode 3 really has been just a journey down the road of how fantastic and important terpenes are.
yeah.
I remember stepping into, I think it was a tweed shop. This probably would have been like a year ago, maybe, like a while ago, and seeing like cards, or they're like even like putting them in the bags maybe, and they were like information on terpenes or whatever. It was the first time I ever really heard about it, and I never really looked into it much either. But yeah, it's been started with Royal City, I guess, and it's just been like a spiral since then. Just everything comes back to terpenes now. It's the difference maker. It's the thing. It's what makes the plant tick, dude.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
So, Blade J ratings?
Yeah.
We've done a review. Let's hear it, guys.
I love this one. This one's right up my alley because like I can still like go out and do shit on this one. I feel, if I smoke this one, I'm still gonna get nice and high, but I can still be nice and clear. Like you said, I'm still very like you said, we're very with it as compared to last week. Which is good. I like to stay busy. I like to go out and do stuff, but I still like to get stoned. So this is like exactly the kind of thing that I like to do. I'm gonna rate this a 9.6.
Whoa! Highest rating ever.
Dude, that's exact. I thought it was going to be above you. That's exactly what I was going for. A 9.6.
No way, man. Yeah.
Blowing my fucking mind.
We're so insane
man.
because we're smoking such
And-
a special thing here,
Yes.
man.
I was just lighting this up when there was less weed left than the length of the filter.
Yeah.
Going, holy shit. That's how fucking good this stuff is. That at the end of this, I'm still relighting something that fucking big.
Yeah.
You know, when I could just be fucking ending the show.
Yeah.
You know?
Ooh. So, as you're singing a 9.6 then as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
9.6 all day.
It's all day.
Wow.
All day.
All day.
Rated 9.6 all day. It's an all day smoker. It seems very appropriate. I love it, man. I'm happy. Yeah. Good episode. Good weed. Shout out to Organnicraft.
Yeah. Shout out to Sheltercraft.
Shelter as well. Yeah.
Craft Cannabis. Yeah. Prepare fine things. Shout out to
Ethos Genetics.
Shout out to Atomic Flower Cannabis.
Yeah. And Peter, Haley. Who helped us out today?
Joe.
Joe.
Yeah.
Who helped you out today? Who helped you out today at the shop?
It was Joe.
Nice. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool stuff, man. Lilac Diesel. That was a home run in every way. We got to look at more shelter stuff with high terpene levels like this. This is going to be a lot of fun.
Definitely.
To see what this kind of stuff can do.
Cool.
Yeah, man. Well, I guess that's it. James?
Yeah, right on. Yeah, James, you're still standing by your 9.1? Was that where you were at?
Oh, yeah.
For your hotbox? Yeah, cool. Okay.
Because I also have to recognize the hotbox scale that I've utilized for so long and respect the other weeds.
Of
how
course.
it's affected me because I'm not smoking it, right?
Yeah.
So,
Hey, no, it totally makes sense. You've got to keep a level of consistency or else the Blade J scale means absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely. Treat the blader scale with respect. Yeah.
Super important.
All right. James, say goodnight.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in to the 8th Estate. Jeffrey, Bo, and
I just meant say goodnight.
really love
I
you.
just literally just meant say goodnight. Yeah.
And it's a party, a freaky surf shonen party.
All right. That's going to be it for us, everybody. Thanks again for tuning in to the 8th Estate. And we'll see you next week.
See you next time.
Pew 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 pew.
I think it might be too serious for people.